Hello, everyone, and welcome to the kickoff stream of the Band of Agents Hackathon. It's June 12th, and it's officially time to start building. That's a week-long online hackathon where you will be building enterprise multi-agent systems with Band and CodeBand. We've got over $10,000 in prizes up for grabs, and I cannot wait to see what you all will create over the next 7 days. The hackathon kicks off on June 12th, and the submission deadline is June 19th. And I will introduce myself first. My name is Zofia Łobza, and I'm working as event and community manager at LabLab.ai. For the first time, I will be your host for the stream. My mission is super simple. By the time we wrap up, you will exactly know what to build, how to get started, and everything you need to submit your project successfully. Let's start with the event schedule, so you know exactly what's happening today and throughout the week. Here is how the event schedule looks. We are kicking off right now on June 12th. And straight after I walk you through the schedule, you will hear opening words from our partners and LabLab.ai. After all our speakers, I will introduce you to the challenge and walk you through the full hackathon guide, so you exactly know how to submit your solution. And then at 6 p.m. CET, 9 a.m. PDT for those based in SF, we will close the stream and head straight to the Discord Q&A session on our Discord server. Also, there are two important dates to mark in your calendar right now. And first is on June 17th. We will have the panel called The Next Layer of AI, when agents start talking to each other. It will be on 7 p.m. CET, 10 a.m. PDT, shared on LabLab socials, and it will be a discussion between Band, AI ML API, Featherless, and LabLab.ai teams. Make sure to mark it right now in your calendar, but you will also be reminded about this via our newsletter. Then, June 19th, Friday, we will have end of submissions at 5 p.m. CET, 8 a.m. PDT. That's your hard deadline. So please remember about it right now and make sure to submit your solution before it. Now, let me introduce today's speakers. You will be hearing opening words from all four teams behind this hackathon: Band, AI ML API, Featherless AI, and LabLab.ai. Each of them will give us a quick intro on who they are and what they are bringing to the table for this hackathon. Let's start with LabLab.ai. Joining us today is Paweł Czech, co-founder of LabLab.ai. He will share a few opening words to kick off the Band of Agents hackathon. Paweł, the floor is yours.
Hi everybody, my name is Paweł Czech. I'm the co-founder of LabLab.ai. Welcome to another LabLab Hackathon. It's a real pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Over the next few days, you'll be participating in a true innovative process. You can find team members, access new technologies, and win amazing prizes. Regardless of whether you're joining us online or physically, I really hope that you're gonna find true joy in the act of building. I often say that building companies or building software is similar to writing a poem or a song. It is the act of creation, which for me means taking something out of nothing. And it's not easy. It's always difficult to be a builder, to be an innovator. But today, when you joined a LabLab Hackathon, you've already taken the first step to winning. And regardless of the outcome of the specific hack, I hope that you find amazing people in our community of creators and innovators. Once again, thank you to all the partners and the sponsors for this specific event. Please check out all the tech that's available for you. Make sure to connect with our team and ask any questions. Enjoy the next few days, and I hope that you continue to build with us in our ecosystem. Please check out our other services and our other initiatives to make sure that you can have a full journey from idea to prototype, MVP, and then building your company into an actual business. Have a great time and see you on the next one.
Thank you so much, Paweł. And now, let's hear from the team at Bend, the core technology you will be building on this week. I'd love to invite to the stage Ofer Mendelevich, Head of Developer Relations and Band. Ofer, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Ofer from Bend, and I'm really excited to welcome you to the Band of Agents Hackathon. Over the past year, we've all seen AI agents get more capable. They can write code, analyze documents, research topics, call tools, make plans, and execute tasks. But most agents today still work in isolation. They sit inside one application or a single framework. And that's not really how meaningful work gets done. In the real world, people collaborate. We coordinate, delegate, review each other's work, hand things off, and so on. We think AI agents need that same kind of collaboration layer. That's what we're building at Band. Band is an interaction layer for AI agents, a shared space where agents and humans can work together across different frameworks, models, and runtimes. This hackathon is your chance to build on top of that idea. Your challenge is to create a multi-agent AI application where at least 3 agents collaborate through Band as part of the core workflow. That collaboration can look a lot of different ways. Maybe one agent plans, another agent executes, and a third agent reviews the results. Maybe agents debate options and make a decision together. Or maybe a human joins the Band chat room to approve a step, resolve ambiguity, or guide a system when judgment is needed. The key thing we want to see is agents actually working together, meaningfully. They should be communicating, sharing context, handling off work, and making decisions. You can build with any agent framework you like, use the tools and models you're most comfortable with. You'll also have support from our co-sponsors, AI/ML API and Featherless, who are providing credits to help you power your LLM usage during the hackathon. The event runs for 1 week from June 12th to June 19th, and it's fully online, so you can join and build from anywhere. And please don't build alone in the dark. We'll have mentors available, and the LabLab Discord will be a place to ask questions, meet other builders, find teammates, and get help if you get stuck. We've also included documentation, examples, and other resources on the Hackathon website to help you get started quickly. So pick a real workflow, make the collaboration visible. Show us why multiple agents are better than one. You might build something for enterprise operations, software development, research, compliance, customer support, finance, even internal tools, or something completely unexpected. It's up to you. So go create your Band account, join the Band Discord server, grab the docs, find your teammates, and start building. You've got 1 week, 3 or more agents, one shared collaboration layer. Show us what agent teamwork really looks like. And happy hacking, everyone.
Thank you, Ofer. Really excited to see what our builders will do with Band this week. Next, let's hear from AI/ML API. I'd like to invite Valerie Brizatiuk, Product Lead and VC at AI ML API. Valerie, the floor is yours.
Hey everyone, I'm Valera, I lead product AML API. We're one of the partners for this hackathon, so I'll take a few minutes to talk about the theme and what we're bringing for you. So, multi-agent systems. If you've built agents before, you know how it usually goes. You pick a framework, you build your agent, it works, the demo looks great. And then it just sits there alone. It can talk to the agent your colleague have built on a different framework. It can hand anything off. The moment a task doesn't fit into one prompt loop, you're up at night writing glue code. That gap is actually what this hackathon is about. Bend gives agents a shared space where they can find each other, pass context, and split up work. Your challenge: take at least 3 agents and get them to do something useful together. Plan, execute, review, hand off. Not 3 agents bolted onto one script, but agents actually coordinating through Bend. These are 3 tracks: internal enterprise workflows, multi-agent software development, and regulated industries. The track you pick matters less than this one thing: make the collaboration visible. When a judge looks at your project, they should see right away which agent did what and where the handoffs happened. That's also literally the first judging criterion, so it pays. A quick bit about us: since we're sponsoring, AML API is one API for 500 plus models. Why that's relevant here? In a multi-agent system, different agents want different brains. Your planner wants a strong reasoning model, your coding agent wants a code model, the summarizer just needs something cheap and fast. Setting up accounts with 5 separate providers during a 1-week hackathon is a waste of your time, so with us it's one key. OpenAI compatible, and switching models is changing just one string. Practical stuff: everyone gets $10 in credits. The promo code will be shared here at kickoff, first 500 people. And we have a separate price: best use of AIML API, $1,000 in cash plus another $1,000 in credits. The bear for the price is quite simple. If your agents actually run on our API and it's doing real work in your system rather than one call at the end of the show, you're in the running. If you get stuck with the API during the week, ping us, we answer fast. That's all for me. Build something good. See you on the June 19th.
Thanks so much, Valerie. Now, last but absolutely not least, Featherless AI. I'd like to welcome Isaac Gemal, Developer Relations at Featherless AI. Isaac, go ahead.
Hey everyone, this is Isaac from Featherless AI, and we are super excited to be partnering with LabLab for the Band of Agents AI Hackathon. So for those of you who don't know, we are an AI infrastructure platform that primarily focuses on making AI models as easily accessible as possible. We host over 30,000 open source models from Hugging Face, and we recently raised a $20 million Series A to power open source AI infrastructure. We have people from all across the world using our platform, and we make it super easy and super accessible to test whatever model you want, whether you want to work on some software engineering products, or you want to work on medical data and you need a specialized AI model, or perhaps you need something that's specialized in a very specific language. You can call it from our platform with confidence. One API, every model, no surprises. We also have an agent infrastructure platform if you're interested in that kind of thing too. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via email, isaac@featherless.ai, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Isaac. Fantastic to have all partners here with us today. Now, let's jump straight into what you all been waiting for, the Hackathon Challenge. So let me walk you through it. Your mission is to build a system where at least 3 agents collaborate through Band. This needs to be a core workflow for your solution. So agents need to be genuinely doing the work together, what means planning, executing, reviewing, making decisions, and handing off tasks to each other. The judges will be looking for 3 things for this hackathon. First, the minimum, at least 3 agents collaborating through Band in your core workflow. Meaningful usage. So Band needs to be the coordination layer, not just a wrapper. And third, flexible scope, internal operations, software delivery, regulated workflows, all fair game. you've got 3 tracks to choose from. You can either choose one or integrate 3 of them in your solution. So let me walk you through them. Track 1 is internal enterprise workflows, HR, finance, procurement, sales processes, cross-team coordination. Track 2, multi-agent software development. So for this track, Codeband is a great reference. Please check it out. And this one is planner, engineer, reviewer, tester, agents across the full developer lifecycle. Track 3 is regulated and high-stakes workflow. So healthcare, financial approvals, legal review, insurance, and compliance needs to be integrated for this track. So pick the track that matches your vision, or be brave and pick and try to answer for 3 of them at once. And remember, your system needs to be something a real enterprise team would actually depend on. Now let's talk about what you're building on. Band is your core platform and it's required. This is the shared interaction layer for your AI agents, how they communicate, share context, coordinate actions, and discover each other across tools and frameworks. Codeband is open source, and if you're going down the software development path, it's a great reference for multi-agent coding workflows. Make sure to scan this QR code that you can see on the screen, and it will take you to the most important resource for this hackathon, the Band Hacker Guide. Read it before you write your first line of code. And really good news from Band. Every participant gets 1 month of Pro Band tier for free using the Hackathon promo code, which is BandHack26, written in capital letters. To activate it, follow those simple steps. Sign up or log in at Band AI, go to Manage Building, click Subscribe under the Pro plan, click Add Promotion Code, enter the code BandHack26 and apply it. Add your card information to activate the promotion, and your 1 month of Band Pro access should be activated. Before you dive into building, few hints from us to do just after this stream. So before you start, create your free Band account. Then join the Band Discord community and lablab.ai Discord server. Free. Read the Band docs and hacker guide that was shared a few minutes ago. 4. Install the Band SDK and connect your agents. And by clicking on this QR code, you will be redirected to our event page where all the resources are listed with the links that you can use to actually check on them. Then moving on to technology partners, we have credits from AI ML API for all hackathon participants. So this gives you access to leading AI models through a unified API, great for reasoning, extraction, summarization, multimodal, and automation-heavy agents. Each participant gets $10 in credits, available to up to 500 people. Scan this QR code on screen to claim yours. Some tools, including AI ML API, may require billing setup. Cancel anything you don't plan to keep after the hackathon. And from Featherless AI, serverless inference for open source models. Each participant gets $25 in credits from Featherless, valid for 1 month from activation, available up to 1,000 people. So write down this code, BOA26, written in the capital letters, and then scan this QR code to open the Featherless setup guide to activate your credits. Now that you know the tools, let's talk about how project will be scored. 4 criteria that our judging will be checking on. First, application of technology. The most important for this hackathon is to use Band as a coordination layer for your project. So clear task handoffs, shared context, role specialization, and task state will be judged in this category. Then second, presentation, which is how clearly the team explains and demonstrates the workflow they created. And to get more information and good references of the presentations, check our previous hackathons, check the winners, and look how they presented their solutions. Their creativity will really surprise you and can be a great source of knowledge and inspiration for all our hackers. Third criteria is business value. So how well your project solves a real enterprise problem. And fourth, originality. How creatively your agents discover each other, divide work between themselves, and collaborate across frameworks. And now, what everybody were waiting for, hackathon prizes. We've got over 10,000 in total prize pool. And let's start with the Band of Agents hackathon prizes. For this category, first place gets $3,500. Second place, runner-up, takes home $2,500. And third place gets $1,500. So all these prizes go to the strongest projects overall, judged across all four criteria. So whether you are building on track 1, 2, or 3, you are competing for the same prizes. Then we also have prizes for best use of AI ML API. And winner of this category gets $1,000 in cash plus $1,000 worth of AI ML API credits. So this will be awarded to the team with the strongest use of AI ML API for orchestration, reasoning, automation, and multimodal workflows. Meaningful usage is required. So please remember to submit the projects through labla.ai and let us know in the submission form that you've been using AI ML API technology. Then Featherless AI, they also have their own prize track awarded across first, second, and third place, but all of them get $200 Clow Pro plan. And then first place takes home 500 inference credits, second gets 300 inference credits, and the third place 100 inference credits. So if you're building with Featherless AI, make sure that usage is clearly explained in your submission. All right, now I will walk you through the hackathon. Now, let's get building. I want to walk you through the full process from today all the way to submitting your project step by step. So the full process breaks down into 6 simple steps. First is to create or join a team on lablab.ai. Second, meet your team on Discord. Third, come up with 2, 3 concepts. 4, talk to mentors, and you can ask them to give you OK go for your solution. 5, build the prototype. And 6, submit your solution via lablab.ai before the submission deadline. Scan this QR code and save the hackathon guide link. This is the full guide with everything we're covering right now, and you can go back to it anytime during the week. Once you're enrolled to the hackathon, you will see the button Create or Join a Team at the end of the event page. When you click on this, you will be redirected to the window where you can either create your team or invite others to build with you or join other teams. So here is how it looks. You can browse the existing teams here, and some of them will let you know by adding this red button that they are looking for a team members to join them. So you can check their websites, you can check what they are building, their description, and by using the built-in chat, you can introduce yourself and request actually accepting you to the team by clicking Join Team. Another thing that is one of the most important in the hackathon process is actually joining our Discord server. You can, if you didn't do it before, you can do it by clicking on this QR code, which will redirect you to join our server, where you can easily find the hackathon dedicated channels, get into discussion there, contact mentors, and discuss your solution and to share your maybe doubts, share your ideas in the general chat that you will see at the bottom of the channels. Now let's discuss the deliverables for this hackathon. First is your product description. This means that you will need to prepare product short description and long description, presentation, pitching deck in PDF format, and video that is no longer than 5 minutes and might be MP4 or YouTube link. Then, of course, GitHub link with demo. And remember to make sure your repo is accessible and public so judges can directly check on your code. When you're ready to submit, go to your team page on lablab.ai, and I strongly encourage you to even try doing this before the submission deadline, even if your submission is not completed. Because when you start, you create a draft, and you can edit this at any moment of the hackathon before the submission deadline. So you will see here the windows to actually fill out with your project title, short description, long description, and everything else that is needed for your solution. Additional tips on how to win the hackathon you can find in this guide under the QR code that you see on the screen. It's really worth checking out, especially if this is first time building with us, so please read it. Then, of course, make sure to follow us on social media. And if you want to share what you're building, make sure to use the tags below, and we will do our best to amplify your post. Before we close, I would like to share a few words about the Executor Hackathon happening June 27th to 28th in San Francisco. This is highly exclusive, limited hackathon for people who are willing to join on site. But if you live in the area or if you can travel, we strongly really encourage you to go to our lablab.ai website and click enroll and upload your idea. So that's everything you need to know to get started. Every single one of you watching right now, good luck, hackers. You've got incredible set of tools, fantastic community around you on our Discord, and a full week to build something genuinely impressive. The one last reminder, if you'd like to meet us, ask some questions, or just hang out with the community, go right now to our Discord Q&A session that will be at 6 p.m. CET, 9 a.m. PDT for those based in San Francisco area. We will have there our team. I will be there. Also, we will have mentors from Bent, and we will be answering your questions live. Happy to meet you all, guys. So, good luck, hackers. See you on Discord, and happy hacking.